Hey guys, what's up? Anger Banjo here. We're playing some more Ghost of Tsushima. Jumping into New Game Plus mode. We're really enjoying it. I gotta say though, New Game Plus is a fantastic way to spend some time.
Send your best warrior.
Right now, we're kind of just wandering around right now, going from quest to quest, side story to side story. I gotta say though, we're thinking about doing our top 10 list for best games of 2020, and I think this game would be number 2 on the list. And a lot of people are going to see. A lot of people think it's a 1 or 2 list between Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, but they also forget that Persona 5 Royal came out this year. And that game's not really getting a lot of love in the end of year awards talk. I'm looking at the places are saying, oh, this is the top 10 games, and Persona 5 Royal doesn't show up. Are you guys giving that game some not enough love because of the fact that it is literally a remake, so to speak, with additional content? Because if that's the case, fine, I understand that. But like, a lot of people are just not even talking about it. So when we go in and we go do places like this, I think this is a territory place, I don't know. When we go in and do a territory place, what we end up doing is we're going to have a list of objectives that we have to do. They're kind of optional objectives, but they do give us bonus points. So if we were to do some of the optional stuff, it definitely would be to our benefit. We would get additional stuff. If we do just the basics, you know, it's not going to hurt us. At this point, though, remember, we're playing New Game Plus. New Game Plus is definitely a fun playthrough. You can actually do a speedrun if you actually want to play through it again. It's not mandatory. If you're thinking about being a completionist with trophies and everything like that, there's only 2 new trophies. One for completing New Game Plus, and then the other one is for doing purchasing an item from the new merchant in the game. So it's nothing really crazy. I know a lot of games they want you to do New Game Plus, so they throw a New Game Plus trophy in there, but at the same point in time, those games are actually pretty smart where they're not going to really tie the platinum to doing New Game Plus, which is great because I don't want to be that person that has to deal with playing a game twice just to get the Platinum Trophy. Although you're going to have to play Miles Morales twice to get that Platinum Trophy, by the way. If anyone saw the leaked trophy list at the time of recording, you have to play it twice. But from what I'm hearing, it's not going to be that long of a game. It's going to be a medium-length game. So, you know, 20 hours times 2, 40 hours, that's nothing. If you guys haven't noticed, the weather is getting a lot rough here. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned this. Knowing me, I probably have, because I tend to repeat myself in these videos since they're so long. But the weather does change based on how you're playing the game. You do more of the ghost tactics, which is your stealth, your assassinations. You're pretty much being a ninja. You're going to get more bad weather like this. It's not meant to punish you as a gamer. It is literally just doing that for the sake of doing that. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's just something they do. Kind of conveying the mood of the story and all that fun stuff. There's nothing inherently wrong if you are playing the game with the more ghost tactics. Near the end game, when you're really unlocking, if you unlock, you know, skills and everything the way I do, you get skill points throughout the game, your first playthrough. I'm very meticulous with it. I went through like certain menus. There's like 3 or 4 menu screens, sub-menus with your skill points that you can use. And I literally went a certain way. So the ghost skills were one of the last ones I really ranked up, and I fell in love with doing them. I really do wish we got to spend a lot more time with them, which is part of the reason why New Game Plus exists. You can be more violent and aggressive, I feel like, with New Game Plus with these ghost tactics. It's fantastic. Obviously, they have different difficulty levels. You can't play it on, you know, normal with all your skills. Obviously, it's like normal plus, which is going to be slightly more difficult.
Don't ask me to rile up people who drink horse blood. I want. Taka's counting on us. I love the kid, but this is too dangerous. It will never work.
We'll make it work.
This the samurai?
You can call me Lord Sakai.
Forgive me, my lord. I am Kenji, upstanding merchant, renowned sake brewer, and the best swindler on the island. That's why he's going to help us rescue my brother from Azamo Bay. That town's a fortress.
If the Mongols took it, we'll need an army to penetrate the walls.
Or a single delivery of sake. It'll never work.
Get your sake ready. We'll discuss the plan on the move.
Let's have a drink first. Talk this through. Now, Kenji. When we get close to the town, you can hide in the cart with the sake.
The Mongols won't search it?
Not anymore. It's the same sake delivery I always sell them. They love my dars. Dars, Mogul, give a dars now!
You've been doing business with the enemy.
I keep the Mongols drunk, and they let me keep my head. All set. You sure you want to go through with this? Anything for Taka.
How bad is the occupation in Azamo Bay?
A few people fought back. The ones left alive are prisoners. Or slaves. But you never saw Taka? No. But someone's been working the forge the past few days. Maybe it's your brother.
How long have you two known each other?
Since I was too young to know better. I was just starting to brew sake. Sold Yuna my first batch. Tasted like piss, but it was cheap. For a while, I tried to get Taka's help selling it. Turned out he was too soft. People told him sob stories, and he'd give them sake, free of charge. Mongols. Damn. You two better get in the cart.
There aren't many. I can handle them.
No, Jin. Taka is so close. Please.
All right.
Get ready. They might search the cart.
You said they don't do that.
The town gates. I've never seen them this far out here. Dars! Dars for Azamo Bay!
Dars! Hurry up!
Just a little farther. What was all that screaming? Doesn't matter. Keep it down. Is that what Taka's going through?
Your brother's a skilled blacksmith. They won't treat him like that.
You don't know that. We're getting close. Quiet.
Mongo! Botsadirch!
I can't believe this worked. Oh, no. Somebody must have pissed off the Mongols. They burned half the town. This is where we part ways.
Keep the Mongols drunk and distracted.
I'll do my best.
Stay safe, Genji.
And you, Lord Sakai. Taka's waiting for us. Let's go. Once we're done, I'll meet you at the crossroads behind town.
We need a vantage point to scout ahead. Remember, no alarms. We do this quietly.
All the prisoners suffer. Got it. Come on!
So we do have to be, this is more of a very stealthy mission here. We can't really be seen, otherwise we're going to really mess things up and kind of get screwed over here. You see in the corner here it says do not raise the alarm. So we got to really kind of sneak around here. Obviously the game's going to give us tips still. We're still kind of in that early stages of the game.
He's in charge. A slaver.
Bastard.
He's inspecting the prisoners like they're horses.
He might lead us to Taka.
Follow him.
So we kind of have to figure out a way around this little town here to where we need to go without really being seen. And the thing is, the game kind of wants you to stress is stealth. Obviously, we want to avoid being seen. We don't want to be killing people. We don't want to get too close. We learned earlier in this game, getting too close to a quote-unquote target is bad news bears. We don't want to do that.
Taka's probably fine. He wouldn't try to run.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those bad news bears. I'm curious if should we assassinate this dude? Will it really screw us over? I don't really want to risk it. I feel like we could. I feel like we could actually kill him and not have to worry about it. But we're going to kind of stick around the rooftops here. We're losing sight of our target. And he's right there. It sucks that right now we really can't do anything about those guys. Normally, you know, we would want to do something. We want to go out there and, you know, stop that from happening. The hard part is right now is that we can't because we have to save Taka, which is Yuna's brother. But at the same point in time, if we give ourselves away, we kind of get everyone else killed. So it really is one of those like, oh, I want to go and save these people, but I don't want to have everyone else get killed. It's one of those ultimate dilemmas. And it really does suck. It's brutal that we have to make that decision. It's tough, and at the same point in time, it really makes you think. I mean, obviously, you know, we're not going to do it. The game punish us for doing it, but you're kind of sitting here thinking, I really should go in there and help these people.
His problem.
Your blacksmith, Taka. His work is shoddy. I think he's sabotaging you.
I know it. Taka's here.
He is only blacksmith.
No, I'm a blacksmith too, and I'll do much better work.
I cannot feed two. I get rid of him.
Now, keep in mind,
Prove yourself.
the characters are speaking Japanese. So when our characters, the Japanese characters in the game, are speaking English, they're really speaking Japanese. We want to point that out for, you know, storytelling purposes. It's just like in Persona. The game takes place in Japan. They're obviously going to be speaking Japanese. That is their native tongue. That is the tongue they're speaking. So the Mongols, when they're speaking English, are speaking Japanese as well.
Stay close, Yuna.
When they're speaking, you know, not their, you know, with the English voices, they're speaking their own language. So keep that in mind. I never crossed my mind to really point it out and be like, hey, they're actually speaking this language. So I'm just throwing that one out there. So we really need to be stealthy here. I think we might have messed up. That guy's gonna go raise the alarm. I think we screwed up and we're gonna have to start over again. I don't know. And I did actually think about playing the game with the Japanese dub, but my issue with that is there's a lot of audio, a lot of dialogue, and we're playing the game, and we kind of have to keep an eye on dialogue at the same point in time. That's really a hard thing to do, I think, as a whole. But we're really going to be focusing on... that's just little bits and pieces there. The game does have different modes. We do have the regular mode, which is what we're playing now with the English mode. There is Japanese, where the voices are in Japanese, and we have Kurosawa mode, which is black and white with Japanese voices and the subs. So there is different options. The big issue with doing the game in Japanese is that it's not the native language of the game. Because Sucker Punch is actually, I believe, it's an American developer. I don't know for certain. But, you know, the mouth syncing is really off. I wish they did take more time to make it more perfect. But, hey, you know, it's not really a complaint. Because, you know, the more anime games, their mouths are off as well. Because those games are in Japanese originally. Just little fun things to think about as well.
It's Taka.
Yuna.
Taka! What did they do to you? You're safe now.
We need to move. We can't. They'll catch us, just like the others.
This is Lord Sakai. He'll protect us.
I need you to trust me, Taka. I need your help. I'll try, my lord. There's a gate nearby. Then that's where we break out.
So I don't know if we have to... Yeah, we still have to sneak out here.
They found this label.
They'll kill us. We need to hide. No, keep moving.
Except, I think... No, we still are not supposed to raise the alarm. Alright, I wasn't sure. Because we're sitting here and we're playing the game and I'm thinking, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We got Taka and they're blowing up things.
Where are we going? Kenji's waiting for us at the crossroads. Kenji's with you?
If he made it out alive.
So just making sure we need to go. I still can't figure out, for the life of me, what button I have to press to get the winds to blow behind me to tell me where the hell I'm going. And that's something I'm probably going to figure out later in the game. Oh, no, I accidentally hit the camera button. A lot of people, by the way, have actually used taken a lot of great photographs in this game with the camera mode. I like how a lot of games are adding that, but at the same point in time, I don't like it because I accidentally hit the button for camera mode, and I do not want to do that. That is not, that's not me. That's not me at all. And this is actually a major story mission. This is part of Jin's story. It's not actually part of any other side story in the game. It is literally a major story mission. So we would have had to do this no matter what. We could have done this later. We could have done everything else in this area first. But I kind of wanted to start, like I said, focusing on the story is our main objective here. Going through and showing you every little piece of the game would take a long time. Like I said, I think by the time we're done playing the second playthrough, this game will have taken about 100 hours, which sounds like a lot. And it is. For an open world title to put in there, it's not like The Witcher where it's an open world RPG. That's different. But this is pretty big. But I love going through and literally just doing the assassinations. They're so beautiful. They're so visceral. They're so beautifully violent. It's like a Tarantino movie to an extent. It's like Kill Bill. And just diving down straight up with a katana, doing these dual assassinations as well. The chains, awesome. Assassin's Creed, you can do them, but like it's not. It doesn't. For me, in Assassin's Creed, it doesn't look as cool. I feel like this is just like where it's awesome. It looks beautiful. Everything about it is just. I can't not love this game. And I'm also worried that if we do have a sequel, if it won't be as good, which is something I always worry about when there's a new IP coming out. When Infamous came out, I got the PlayStation 3 and I initially got Infamous. Eventually, when I got a PS3 and I played it, I'm like, wow, this is really freaking sweet. I really like this. And then like Infamous 2, I'm like, but Infamous 2 proved to be really freaking good too. And I worry when the new IP gets created. when a new IP gets created, I get kind of worried and anxious, but after playing it and I want to see more, I want to play more, and getting more Ghost of Tsushima is going to be amazing. I can't wait. I hope they do it on PlayStation 5 sooner rather than later. Like, when I saw Miles Morales, I got really hyped. I was like, yes, more Spider-Man, because Insomniac made an amazing game, and I'm all about playing amazing stories set in amazing worlds, just done right. And
Horses, they're coming for us. Get in the tall grass.
that's what we're all about here. Yeah, I know, we're that JRPG channel.
It's Kenji! Taka! You made it!
Were you followed?
No, but we can't go back to my place. It's crawling with Mongols. We should go.
We have to put some distance between
Where
us and
we're
Azumarill.
playing games like Chrono Trigger and Persona 4. We're also playing games like Spider-Man and Miles Morales. I like to mix things in there.
Haven't seen a Mongol since dawn. I think we're clear.
We need to figure out where to go next.
There's a place up ahead where you can see most of Izuhara.
Everyone all right?
I could use a drink. And some sleep. I can help with one of those.
Taka, you've been quiet.
First time in days, I haven't felt like I was about to die. My lord, I am grateful. But how do you know Kenji and my sister?
I owe Yuna my life.
We have something in common.
And like I said, we're getting close to that first third of the game. Obviously, like I said, some of these missions are longer than this. It's actually a pretty decent length mission here for us to go through.
I'm not built for riding all night. Komatsu is just over that ridge.
They have a forge.
One of the best on the island.
Good place to make tools. Maybe something to get Jin over the walls of Castle Kaneda. What do you say, Taka?
My lord, I'll do anything to repay you for freeing me.
Thank you. Taka, Kenji, get some rest. We can't stay here long. How are you doing?
I have my brother back.
He's shaken up. Can you get him to Komatsu in one piece?
With food and rest, he'll be fine.
Your brother wasn't the only prisoner in Azamo Bay.
You're going to save them.
And make their captors suffer.
Good.
Ride for Komatsu Forge. I'll join you when I can.
Jin? Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of our Ghost of Tsushima Let's Play. My name has been Anger Banjo. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back with more Ghost of Tsushima before you know it, so don't really go too far away, and I'll see you guys next time.